The Dallas Cowboys, winners of Super Bowl 30, and the first team ever to win 3 Super Bowls in 4 years.
The Dallas Dynasty is real.
Yet the roots of this greatness date back to a specific moment, 7.5 years earlier, when Cowboys first-year head coach Jimmy Johnson was out for a job. Johnson had left a college powerhouse at the University of Miami and inherited an awful NFL team. Coming off 3 wins in the final season under legendary head coach Tom Landry, the Cowboys began the 1989 season with 5 straight losses, despite fielding future superstars Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin. Johnson grew impatient and wanted to rebuild fast.
Let the mind control the body, not the body control the mind.
And then, in October of the 1989 season, a butterfly flaps its wings. While on a casual morning jog with his coaches, Johnson decided he would trade star running back Herschel Walker, his best player.
5, 10, 12, he's running over people. Oh, you Herschel Walker.
Walker was not just a star, he was a generational talent, a Heisman Trophy winner who'd starred in the USFL before coming to Dallas in 1986, and eventually pushing aside Cowboy legend Tony Dorsett. Despite how bad the Cowboys were in those days, Walker was named to the Pro Bowl for both the 1987 and 88 seasons. But on October 12, 1989, Dallas shipped Walker to the Minnesota Vikings as the centerpiece of a package that returned what became 8 draft picks, 6 of which were in the first or second round. A deal that would go on to be known simply as the Great Trade Robbery.
But whatever it is, we're happy with it.
The Cowboys finished that season 1-15, but the trade was a catalyst for a dynasty. The Cowboys used one of those first-round picks to move up 4 spots and select Florida running back Emmitt Smith, the backfield engine for all 3 of Dallas's Super Bowl wins of that era.
Smith makes the move for the first down and look out.
Smith won a Super Bowl MVP and retired as the league's all-time leading rusher. A year later, the Cowboys traded up and used another first-round pick on top overall selection Russell Maryland.
Well, certainly defense is what wins championships. This is an excellent choice for the Cowboys.
A defensive tackle who was part of all 3 Super Bowl wins. The Cowboys used 3 other picks from the Walker trade to maneuver in the draft to select cornerbacks Clayton Holmes and Kevin Smith, and safety Darren Woodson.
Watch this hit. Whack!
A trio of anchors in the secondary for the trio of Super Bowls. Jimmy Johnson parted from the Cowboys before the 3rd Super Bowl, but his legacy lived on. Overall, 22 Super Bowl rings were handed out to players who became Cowboys as the direct result of the Herschel Walker trade.
What a performance by this young Dallas Cowboy football team.
From 1-15 to an NFL dynasty, all because Jimmy Johnson had a crazy idea during a morning jog.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!